sweethearts, I'm Exexion Fox, and today I want to tell you all about a serious event that happened in my life 16 years ago. This is going to be a pretty serious story, so buckle up. Let's rewind the clock back to the year 2009. For those of you who remember this year, then you probably already know what I'm about to talk about. As for the people that don't know or remember, there was a pandemic that broke out this year, and no, it wasn't the pandemic you're familiar with. It's something just as deadly. A virus called swine flu suddenly broke out through the world. Now, this was the biggest pandemic that has ever happened in a while, and it was spreading everywhere. Not only in the US, but even in Mexico, Japan, China, and the Philippines, etc. This was extremely serious to the point that our president announced an emergency pandemic for the US. This pandemic inflicted over 10,000 of people all over the world, and it caused over 140 deaths. And unfortunately, I was one of those victims that were infected by the swine flu. I was just 9 years at the time. I was enjoying my summer vacation that year, and it was great. But then I got suddenly sick. Now, I had flus before in the past many times, but this was different. I started wheezing, and even started to lose my voice. So my mom took me to the doctor. The doctor informed my mother that I contacted the swine flu virus. Now, I didn't know about the swine flu virus, so I didn't know what that was. So my mother started freaking out, and for obvious reasons. Thankfully, there was a vaccine for the swine flu already. The doctor informed my mother that I had to take every drop of it, or I will die. So I was scared out of my pants. So for several months, I was bedridden and forced to take that vaccine. And let me tell you, that vaccine was without a doubt the most disgusting thing I ever tasted in my life. That was probably the worst part about having the swine flu, to be honest. So those were probably some of the worst months of my life. Thankfully, I was eventually cured from the swine flu, and soon later, the whole world was cured as well. So that was my story of how I brushed death. That was truly terrifying moment in my life, and hopefully I won't go through something like that again. Although I have a feeling I just might in the future. This is life after all, you can live through it without suffering. So I hope you enjoyed my story. Write in the comments below if you remember the swine flu, and did you get infected by it? Remember to like, subscribe, and take care.